Good day, beautiful people. I know it's a little late. Most people are probably asleep, but I just dropped in because I wanted to make up for the video I made earlier that I have to delete because apparently the music was a little too loud and my voice was choppy, and we don't want that. So, with that being said, let me go to this again. My thoughts, my opinion. It's not nobody else's but my own. I said yesterday that how I felt about this situation. I still feel the same way. I feel that if Q wasn't a man and he interviewed that child, when she's an adult, but interviewed that adult, then I could see what people's issues are. But if he was a woman, most people wouldn't be that upset. They would just think it again as people dragging each other and not acting like they had any sense. The sad part of it is that has went way beyond what it should have done or what he felt would have happened. I'm not speaking for him, but I'm just putting myself in that place. You're trying to find out what's going on, or trying to help somebody. You do it the way you do it, not the way somebody else would do it. So I think, again, if it was a girl that interviewed that young lady, it wouldn't have been a problem. I also think it is sad to see someone hurting and nobody believe it. I also think it's sad that people drag other people into a situation that have nothing to do with the situation. I just wish that some people would come to terms with life and understand, yes, life is not fair, but we also need someone to understand and know that nothing was done to be heinous. Because I believe if it was to be heinous, he just would have put all her stuff out there and nobody else would have known. Hey, Mother Diamond. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you coming through. I know you're busy during the day and usually trying to get your rest is late. So I thank you for coming through. It's very much appreciated. But as I was saying, people just need to open their eyes. What your eyes tell you don't deceive you. Unless somebody makes something a certain way to deceive you. But some people need to learn to just express their feelings or their thoughts in an adult way and understand where he was coming from. I don't take it as he was coming from a place of malice or just trying to get back at the person that they squashed their beef and now she believes is beef. It's sad. It's very, very sad because YouTube is on another uproar and everybody wants peace on this planet called YouTube and we can't seem to find it. Again, I'm not one of those people that get in other people's business, but I do express my feelings. Women, particularly black women, my sisters, whether you know me or don't know me, we're all sisters and brothers of this earth. And I wish that we as a collective could learn to come together and be there for one another. Like I said once before, it takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes a village to help someone that is going through, that's honest, and that really needs others' help. Because everybody needs help once in a while. whether it's mental help, financial help, or just somebody to be there for you. And some people don't know how to do that. So I wish the women would take the time to get to know each other before they decide they want to collaborate together. Because sometimes you don't know what you're working with or who you're working with. So it's best to make sure you take the time to get to know a person before you bring them into your surroundings. Because some people will take advantage of those surroundings and use them against them when they hate you. And that's sad that women don't know how to carry themselves in the proper way. Everybody's talking about hit dog will holler. Even a person that's not hit will holler. Some people just like negative vibes. Some people just like to stay in mess. That's how they thrive in life. It's not that everybody is the same way or reacts to things the same way. But I think if women took the time to sit back and go over things in their mind and take the time to relax and think before they act, maybe some things would be different. We have already been put against each other so much by other people and men that we don't learn how to trust each other, or you weren't taught the proper way to respect another one's space, another one's feelings, or even how to be a friend. Because a lot of people don't know how to be a friend. They can call themselves your friend, but that doesn't make them your friend. I can call a friend adjacent with these sisters that I love and I have mad respect for. I am genuine with them at all times. And I hope it remains that way. YouTube used to be a fun place. YouTube used to be a place where you could sit and congregate and get to know other people. But now, YouTube is like a war zone, as if we're in the Ukraine. Yeah, there's way too much disrespect in these YouTube streets. It's like nobody has a filter. They have no morals. They have no respect. They don't know how to function or to let things go. Sometimes you have to let things go. You can't continue to hold on to all that negative. That stuff takes effect on your body. Some people think it's just a myth. It's not a myth. If you are stressed out or depressed or constantly mad or angry all the time, that will affect your body. And it definitely affects the mentality that you carry. And some people need to learn to step away sometimes and collect themselves and get to a place where they can talk to somebody as if they would want somebody to talk to them. I understand everybody doesn't know what a friend is. I've learned that over the years. I understand that we all have feelings and emotions. Some of us can control them, some of us can't. But again, I wish we as women and black men could come together and learn to conversate in an adult fashion. I don't mean yelling and screaming, cussing people out, doing all kind of doxing, spreading lies, making stuff just for clicks and views. It's sad because we need each other. We can't get through this world without each other, regardless of what people think. Oh, I don't need nobody. You may not need nobody at that present time, but in your present future, you will need somebody one day. And if you're being disrespectful and foul to them, then some people won't have your back. Hey, Chi-Town Lodge girl. I thank you for coming through, sister girl. Get you some sleep. I'm at work, so I'm just chilling. And on my break, I like to take an early break. But I appreciate you coming by showing some love. I really do. Anyway, back on topic. Women really need to learn to give a sister the same respect that they want them to give. Like some people don't know how to talk to people. Some people do. Some don't. Some people think that they have to show a representative of who they are instead of just showing up as they truly are. I understand you can't give YouTube people all your business and information, but you can still be yourself and get to know people on that level. I know a lot of people have to put up a shield to block all the negative energy, and I respect that. And they know when to walk away and say, well, I need a break or I need a little peace right now. So I'll be back tomorrow or I'll be back in a couple of days. But some people take no rest, they take no breaks, they make 3, 4, 5, 6 lives a day. I think that's insane. Um, I don't know personal people's issues or whatever, but I do believe everyone that wants to be helped can be helped. You don't want to be helped, nobody can do it. Nobody can make you want to do better. Nobody can make you understand where another person is coming from. But I believe at least if people try and look at both sides of the story, they will get it. Thank you. Yes, sis, catch the replay. Get some rest. Have a blessed day. I just don't understand, I guess, because my age group thinks in a different manner, or people that was raised kind of the same way I was raised. One, we stay out of other people's business to a certain extent. But if somebody tries to come to you to help you, I don't see how that could take it as a negative. It should be somebody should be appreciative that somebody wants to help them. But I guess that when you see people on YouTube get into what other content creators, it may make you take a second look, but sometimes it's not a second look you need to take. It's just that that individual that is having an issue with a content creator has um, their emotions are out of whack sometimes. And when a person is very, very angry or very upset, there's sometimes no way you can calm them down. So you have to give them space and allow them space, then try to go back and speak with them, and then maybe they'll get it. If they don't, that's sad because everybody has a brain, everybody has a heart. So sometimes one can overlap the other. Your heart, you let your heartstrings pull, that can move you, or the words can move you. It depends on what you're doing. Yeah, that's why I don't even call myself a content creator. I just come on, do my little thing, hope somebody stops by, checks it out, and hope they have their own personal feelings and understand where I'm coming from. Because I'm not here to make a bunch of money. I'm not here to gaslight nobody, start no drama with people. But I do have my own personal opinions. And we all have our own personal opinions, so it is my right to do so. I don't say people's names because I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to attack them in any way. I'm not in no beef sector, and I'm trying to be over there. I'm in my own little bubble, in my own little world. So, sisters, I challenge you all to reach out to someone that you may want to get to know and try to build a rapport with that person. Don't listen to what other people say or other content creators say. Do it yourself and find out who that person is on your level. Because a lot of people say things or tell you stuff and it's not facts. Or that's just their interpretation of that person, or that's what they got from that person because that person gave them a negative feeling, so they don't like them. But that person may also give you a different vibe, so you be able to get around and move that way and move in a better place with some female content creators. You don't really see the males on YouTube acting a fool. More straight males, I would say. You don't see most of them beefing over stupid little things. They may have issues with each other, but they will either work it out themselves behind the scenes, which some people need to do, or they have a person that will monitor or sit with them both and speak to them both to get both sides so they can understand what is going on. I think if more content creators did that, there would be less drama because a lot of subs are running around carrying bones or telling lies. And if you don't watch a person's video, you don't know what that person said. You can only go by what your subs come back and tell you. Don't rely on your subs to do that. Do your own research. Watch the video yourself. You may not like that person, but still watch the video because if they did say something about you, then you can show them where they said something about you. But don't go by hearsay because hearsay is a trick. It will have you losing your mind because you swear these people talked about you like a dog, when in actuality it was your subs or the subs from each page starting drama and starting rumors. Find out the information for yourself because a lot of subs don't mean some of these people no good. It's sad to say, but it's just a fact. I'm a sub, but I try not to pick sides unless I have seen everything unfold in front of me. And some things I have seen unfold in front of me, and they make no sense. Before I forget this, I'm not an Avenger. I'm not a I don't know what rabbits subs are called, but I'm not none of those. But there is a petition that needs to be signed by everyone of color. Most of you follow Danny Robinson's page, so make sure you go over there, get the petition to cancel John Yates, because that's what needs to be done. Him and his husband are throwing the N-word around like they're playing jacks. And people don't expect you, when you hear something, to believe what you heard. I've heard it said more than once from him and then his husband trying to whisper it, but came on camera. That's something they say every day. Like, those individuals, you can judge them by their character because they are showing you who they are. But if you're on a different side of YouTube and you're going to different people's pages and you're just checking them out, where you run across another page and you're in that room and they're talking about a content creator page that you just left, sometimes it's best not to say anything or interject or give your own opinion, because somebody will take that opinion and move it over to saying, oh, she said this about you. And that person will believe it. Why? Because somebody else seen you in their comments. I feel like this. If you have something to say to a content creator, then take yourself over to that content creators page, send them a message, and ask them if you could speak with them, and find out what the issues are. But just don't take the word of somebody else. You don't want third, second, fourth, and fifth party information. You want some real information. You want the facts. Okay, so what else was it I was supposed to talk to you all about? Hey, cat in the chat. All is well, sis. How you doing? I figured everybody be asleep by now. They would just have to watch the replay. When I get home from work, I'll be ready to go to bed. Hope you had a great weekend. Also, people on YouTube need to understand that you do not have to make YouTube part of your real life. Some people are doing that. When you rest well, sis. Yeah, I know they know what's going on, Black Diamond. Some of them may feel that way. That's why they're not doing anything. That's why we need our own site. Me and my sister thought about building one a long time ago, but never did it. Too much going on in the world. But yeah, I just wish people would learn what the real word of respect is, what friendship is. Stop listening to third party drama and learn to let go. Because the way things are going now, it'll be a lot of empty spaces on YouTube. Because they will be shutting down a whole lot of pages. Because you know they will come after the people of color first. Those are the pages they will shut down first. So if that's what people want, then that's what they're going to get. It's like, is all this drama really worth it? Or is this what you do in your regular life? Are you chaotic and do you run amok in your regular life? Because if you do, if you're the person that you show people on YouTube, how could somebody want to be a person's friend like that? You can't have friends unless you have friends that are messy just like you, which I don't understand. Like, how could you even also, if you don't like a content creator, do you have a reason why? Because I've run across some people that don't like certain people, but they don't like them because of somebody else's feelings. You're not a carbon copy of that person, so why would you allow your feelings to be built up on somebody else's feelings against somebody else? That just makes no sense. If you are over the age 35, or at least 30, you should know that that makes no sense. It makes no sense for you people to always have to jump on a bandwagon to drag somebody or get in somebody's business. Why is it so important to know people's personal information? Why is it so important for people to dig in your past? Some people shouldn't go digging in other people's past because their pasts are just as jacked up. And it ain't fun. It's like, what is going on here? Like, I don't understand it. Stay out of people's personal business. Unless that person is a pedo or a DV person or a thief or anything like that, unless they are really doing something bad in life, then there's no reason for you to know that information. Or you're building a friendship with somebody. Then you can know their personal information. But just to be Googling people don't even Google their mates. to see who they're dating or married to. But you'll Google somebody on YouTube just so you can find their personal information, just so you can put it on YouTube. That's a little sad and a little sick to me. I wish people would get back to doing YouTube and doing their content. Like Sweet Pea Diaries, she does her content. People try to disrupt her, but she gets back on track. It's like the House of the Princess. She goes through whatever she has to go through. She comes out stronger on the other end, but she sticks to her content, regardless of what people say or try to do. So Debonair, I'm so proud of him. He has gotten back on his grind and he is doing his thing. And I respect him for that. Red Label Confessions and Reactions. I respect that man because I understand where he's coming from. If people paid attention, he did mention something about his own personal self. So I understand where he's coming from. If you didn't hear him say it, then you need to go back and watch that video. Just like the plainest Jane, they shut her page down and shouldn't have. But she was able to come back stronger than ever. And she will get all her subscribers back. And I'm just waiting for it. Just like Club Keeper. I missed last week, but I will not miss this week if she does it. She took her page, she came back blazing and doing her thing. What's for you is for you. So nobody can take it away from you. It's all in how you respond or you react. Sometimes take that break and walk away. I don't care if it's a couple of hours, so you can calm down. So when you react, you're not reacting full of emotion. Because sometimes our emotions will get us in trouble. And we don't think clearly sometimes. Yeah, I have mad respect for Q too. Because he didn't have to do it. Especially knowing all that's going on with him and that other person. But I 100% believe that he did that out of the kindness of his heart and not to be malicious. But YouTube, again, is a place where people can come together and make something beautiful happen. Or some people can come together and make a mockery of everything. I feel it's time for people to take a break, enjoy a little bit of the outside world, so they can get their grounding back again, and then come back to YouTube and go full throttle. And see, I'm just now learning this space. I know what areas I don't want to be in, and I don't plan on being in them because I'm not a drama-filled person. And I know if I get angry, my mouth gets foul. And we don't want Mother Diamond to get me now, do we? But no, seriously. I know my mouth and my page will never get any views because I cuss a lot. And sometimes I don't have a filter when I'm angry. So I'd rather come to someone when I'm not angry and speak than to speak to them while I'm angry. Because sometimes you can't take back things that you say. We need peace on YouTube. We need a lot of peace on YouTube. Because there's been so much disruption and disregard for people's lives. There's enough going on in this world with Russia and Ukraine. People act like that's what YouTube is. Like they're on an all-out war. And We are not at a war. People just don't get along. That's not war. What Putin is doing to Ukraine, that's a war. What people are doing here is talking smack, talking ish, and trying to pick apart. Hey, sis, it is come and get this commentary. Oh my God, she's still up. You hanging out my late night hours, girl. How you doing, sis? But this Facebook. YouTube is not a war zone, but people are trying to turn it into a war. They're trying to take these subs when a lot of people share the same subs. The only sad part about it is those subs don't know how to act like adults. They rather come and dog a person out and act like they ain't did nothing. But y'all know people run around screenshotting stuff. So then you'll come back with another excuse. Oh, that wasn't me. Somebody made up a fake page. I've seen that going around a lot, which is hilarious. But people need to find peace. And if you can't find it on YouTube, you should be able to find it in your own home. If you can't find it in your own home, you need to get rid of something that's in your own home. You heading to bed? Saw you live, so I listen to you. Aw, thanks, sis. Appreciate it. There are a couple of people, content creators on YouTube, I feel like should never be trusted. That's MS, and I'm not going to say her full name. But she has caused a lot of drama on this YouTube street. And she gets a pass every time. That woman, I don't care what nobody say. And again, these are all my own personal opinions. That woman, she could read out of the Bible all day long. I don't believe nothing comes out of that woman's mouth. Nothing. And anybody that do is crazy. That lady has been plotting on people since all about the tea. She cries and everybody forgets her. Tell me how that makes sense. You don't know this woman. She likes to lie on everybody. She likes to get in the middle of everybody. But people forgive her and they move on. Me, myself, I haven't had an argument with anybody on YouTube. But there are some content creators, no, not content creators, they're subs that I have seen that I don't like. And if it's somebody I don't like, I actually block them. So whether they're in the chat with me or not, if they say something to me, I never see it. I've done that to 3 subscribers already. And one content creator that tried to call me the plainest Jane. But yeah, she was wrong on that. But she walked away because she found out she was wrong. But I think I've been up here long enough. And it's almost time for me to go make some rounds with this building. So I want to wish everyone a blessed night. May sleep come easy to you tonight. May God bless you when your feet touch that floor in the morning. May you again find peace. Because with all this havoc going on, most of us need some peace in our life. May the sun shine bright on you tomorrow. Also, again, as I always say, make sure you hug your children and let them know that you love them. Tell your family members that you love them. If you have friends, that are in need of help, be that leaning board for them. Because sometimes you have people that are on their own doing for themselves, but sometimes they need a little help. Even if it's words of encouragement, sometimes they need that help. So, with that being said, matter of fact, let me do my little shout out before I forget. As always, I say, check out my sister and my friend. Come and get this commentary. And come and have some fun at Club Kiva when she open it. But she has documentaries. She has all kinds of good stuff over there on her channel. Check out The Plainest Jane. She has some banging content as well. Check out The House of Princess. Check out Red Label and Confessions. Reaction to Confessions, whichever way it goes. Check out Amina K. Check out Nola Reeds. That is 4 Z's at the end of Nola Reeds. Check out So Deb. Check out Busy Blue. Check out, let's see who else I got. Check out Cat in the Chat. Check out All Things Popcorn. Say Busy Blue. I'm ready. Check out Saki Speaks. That's another one I'm going to say. I really, really enjoy her content. There are a bunch of different subscribers. I will say to you all, please stay out of the mess. Stop creating more mess and let the people handle their business the way they should handle it. So from my heart to yours, I wish you all love, peace, and happiness. And may God bless you with another day on this earth. Stu Queen be out.